So I just finished giving it a little wipe down. We disconnected from the trailer today and had some fun with it on the drag. You know, see if this F450 can hang with the Chevy out there on the drag strip. I think we had a strip issue, maybe a clutch, maybe something stripping, but it's just nothing was stripping. It's just the power. So I'm thinking of taking off the stock motor and go brushless out there. And let's see what this does on the drag. How about that, guys? Let's get this F450 souped up. You know, it's already pulling the trailers and everything. Let's see what we do when we give it some gas. Stay tuned for that footage. Stay tuned for more views during the week. We're going to put the F450 Sin Racing to the test. See if it can handle some brushless power. And see if the other cars can keep up with it after that. Side note, we want to go try to get the blue Traxxas some stock timing for you today on the brushed motor, but it's been a while. So I think the brushed motor is no good. We're going to have to take that out. Maybe we'll take the brush motor out of here. Put a Ford motor in a... It's already a Ford. But that's a 450. See what a 450 does. Stay tuned. We still didn't finish up our footage on the brushless power today. We got a lot of footage of the Arrma. A lot of footage of the Arrma on the 6S. We met some people out there, helped me record. Very nice community. Very nice community. Right in front of Cycle Art. Some days you might catch me out there just practicing or shooting some videos. Bring your car out. So here's some footage of me taking out the stock motor and cleaning all this wire mess up. More screws. Look at that. It's been a while. Different size screws. Hold the motor on. It's not these ones, okay? Not the same ones holding the bracket in. More screws. Look at that. It's been a while. Different size screws. Hold the motor on. It's not these ones, okay? Not the same ones holding the bracket in. So that was the brush motor we just took off. Now there's a pin in here and another screw holding this. Okay? And that's a 1.5 millimeter. tool you need to take that off. And it's, when you put it back on, use Loctite. So here we are, we're taking it off. Boom. That's off. Set it to the side. Watch out for that little screw in there. You lose it, it's real hard to get it, find it again. Now here's a 2.5 millimeter we're using to take off the bracket that holds the motor. See, last week I was calling a Toyota body a Ford. Well, who knows if all underneath ain't a Ford. It's common nowadays in the world where people take out cars, motors, use certain parts from different cars because it's a better way to go. And you want quality, especially if you're racing. So while we're on film, let's just get this out of the way too. Let's keep going. 450 Sin. So we disconnected that already. So I ended up doing, see the 4 holes right here? For the drive lines. You gotta remove the drive lines first. And then you have to drop it all off, all down. Then you get the motor. And there goes your drive lines. So remember what order you put the drive lines in. So you got to clean them up. Give them a good little cleanup. Good time to get it serviced. So let's finish taking this off. I just don't want to mix the screws up with the Traxxas screws, so that's why I'm putting these ones on the ground. Usually I put them in my little, but I don't want to get them mixed up. And there's the motor. Okay. Let's see. That's a pretty darn big chin. And screw right there, that screw. It's the same size. That's how you take out theirs. Same size. See that? 2 millimeter to move theirs. I had to get a shop vac around here. Where do you get a shop vac? So here we go. We're just going to put them back in the motor holes. Traxxas has it lined up for the gears already. They said C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, and then over here's A, K, J. So they're going to give you the alphabetical order to their gear. So it's already, I didn't move the screws from the other one. So let's see if these screws match up with their gears. You'll be able to find out if you're able to use that F450 Sin motor in for your Traxxas stock. And this way you have a extra motor. So there you go. F450 Sin motor fit right in, brushed. Let's see if we can get a better look at that. We're on E and E. Okay. Works perfectly with our gear. Let's see what gear this is. 21 tooth. So now let's tighten it up. Buckle this back up. Wire the wires. Move it up to the side. And this, or you know what? Let's put the drift tires on there. Let's get ahead of us. Let's do that. Let's get the drift tires on there. Let's go right, put the Loctite on there. That's a 1.5 millimeter. Okay. You gotta tighten that up. So let's line it up. First, you want to line it up first. Get it dropped in there. Drop the motor in there nice. Okay. Line up the gears. See the gears? They're lined up. So now I'm going to tighten them. Now put the mount back on. Backwards. Toward the back. This goes toward the back. So it's been a while. Okay. Black wire. So look at that. Plug right back in. Stop. Look at that. See, I put the tracks and screws in the bottom. And they're there still. And I mixed in with the others. Especially if you know you can do the job right away. And those are 2.0 millimeter. Okay? Let's put them all back in now. Looks like it's ready to go. So we're gonna talk about the community. RC community is getting bigger. Went out there today and shoot some footage. If you're gonna go out there, be prepared for the worst. Like today, I went out there today. Probably went out there just with this car. Went for the drive. And last time I drove it, it was running just fine. But I guess it's sitting on the shelf for so long. That's why I grabbed several cars. As you can see in the clips later, they're all loaded up. All by one. Came off the trailer. Leaving the Arma. Even disconnected the F450 SIM. I got some fun with that. It's a very good fun time with that. As you can see, met a new member of our RC community out there. I let him drive some of the RCs, let him get a feel for it. Well, watch some of the film, let him speak. Watch his reactions. D's car's looking real good, isn't it? Coming out good.